So what we're going to do now is we've got the vase cap in place, we've got everything hinge taped up, and we've got it propped with these little blocks or our Morton rail systems. Now we're going to attempt to solder or tack solder along the sides. Now, we're going to try to solder vertically. I have to tell you, gravity is not your friend with hot molten solder. So, be careful. Right? I have my flux. We're going to start by, I'm going to ignore the vase cap for the moment, and I'm going to make a couple tacks along the edges on a couple of these sides as I'm going down, noting that they are meeting at the corners perfectly. They're perfectly aligned with the vase cap. We've got our solder and our hot soldering iron. Did I mention it's hot? Yeah, be careful. Okay. And always working with our hands away from where the solder is going to go. And the solder is going to drip. Yes, it's going to drip. Oh dear, it dripped onto the glass. Don't worry. It's not going to stick to the glass. It doesn't want to be there. And that's a messy little job. Notice that things are rolling off onto the board. That's why the upside down ceiling tile is such a great idea, because it catches these hot molten balls of lava and it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to put a few more tacks there. Don't be concerned about it dripping. Just keep your hands out of the way. I can't remember where I put the flux. It's okay. And you're not trying to solder the entire line. You're not trying to go down the whole seam. You're just trying to make several tack points along the piece. Now, imagine that you have completed that along all 6 sides. And you may have to do some realignment as you go. But you've got everything tack soldered. You're going to go ahead and you're going to tack the vase cap. I won't bore you with repeating it. What I will do is show you my technique for getting the vase cap attached. So as we said before, we placed and dry fit the vase cap. We know that the panels, the glass panels, are fitting solidly underneath and that it is level. All right, once we're assured that it's level, we're going to go ahead and try to drip some solder over the exterior of the cap onto the solder line, onto our seam line, to make a first light tack connection. Aha, there we go. And don't worry about anything dripping onto the glass. We fix it later. It does not have to be perfect, just has to be attached. That one was my best one. This one's going to... Okay, there we go. Not so bad. All right, I'm going to adjust that later. You would do the same for all 6 sides. After completing that, where you have all of the panels tacked along the seams and you have the vase cap tacked at all 6 contact points to the glass, then what you're going to do is you're going to invert this piece into a cardboard box. Upside down, you might have some newspaper or some other fill in the box to provide support, but you're going to actually then reinforce by soldering the vase cap along the seam edges of your glass from the inside of the lamp, from that side of the lamp. So you do that, and then you're going to tip your shade so that you can go along a line that is parallel to the ground, so you're not fighting gravity and you don't have to do vertical seams. Okay, so you'll tip it over, you'll run that seam, and you'll run the inside seams first. Once all of the inside seams of your lampshade are completed, then you will again use this box to prop the lamp such that these outside seams are again perfectly in line, parallel to the ground, so that you're just soldering a straight seam. And that's it. And then you finish.